Hello there, Virgo. What's up? Welcome back to the Illuminator. We are going to check in with who or what is coming towards you and anything you need to know right before that Lionsgate portal is opening up. It will stretch itself out until the end of August. So let's see what is going on. What are the most important messages that my lovely Virgos need to hear right now? Oof. Some of you have been in deep depression or deep retrieval here in regards to some sort of emotional rejection that you have experienced. Okay, like it looks like you are completing that chapter. Okay, like that's the energy that I am picking up on. But there might be some energy saying like you may need some help, or you are not really wanting to reach out to get some sort of help, and that could be in anything, right? Like don't be afraid to go to therapy or whatever, because that definitely could be working out in your favor here. For some of you, there might be also some challenges when it comes to finances, like you are really like getting here a little bit and like putting it there and all of that, and there is some sort of energy here where you feel like, oh, it's getting all too much. Like there is like everything that comes to you all at once and you feel like overwhelmed. Like, and because of this overwhelmed energy, like emotionally, mentally, and also like physically, you are having a lot of things on your plate, you might become very impulsive. So this might be an energy that I feel like Spirit is saying like, you got to calm down, you got to delegate a little bit, or make some sort of priority list, because things are like going left to right and like a lot of things at once, right? Like this is all like emotional, mental, physical, energetically, impulsively. Like there are a lot of things here. 7 of Cups, exactly. 7 of Cups and the Moon. Oh gosh, look at this. This is such a confirmation here. So hold on. So yeah, the 7 of Cups and the Moon is saying like, don't let fear, I'm hearing like, don't let fear drive you, or hidden fears could be driving you to make like wrong decisions when it comes to priority, because the 7 of Cups is exactly that energy that I'm getting. But with the Moon, it's kind of like fear-based options, or like choosing for things that are numbing rather than awakening. So be mindful of that, because the Moon does represent a little bit of numb energy to me right now, and the 7 of Cups and the Moon could absolutely represent like things in the dark. So could be like drinking, right? Like when you feel like, okay, I'm done with it, like I'm open like a bottle right now, like that type of energy. And yeah, don't do that. Obviously that's not the solution, right? Like, and I'm not saying that you're an alcoholic or like that is the thing, but you know, when we all go through like a lot of stress, we're just like, okay, let me just take something to ease my mind, or I don't know, smoke a spliff or blunt or whatever. Like that's not going to help you to reorganize. So what could be helping you, especially if it has also to do with finances, maybe search for a mediator or someone that could help you to kind of like rebalance your outbound and your inbound, right? Like these are just like helpful messages. So take whatever resonates and leave the rest. I'm not here to for anything, you know what I mean? Like that's just what I'm picking up on here. Okay, who is coming in? Or let's just see, what's the advice here? 2 of Swords. Yeah, don't be in an avoidant energy. You gotta make decisions. Like something you've been allowing to pen. Like there is something pending in your life and you're avoiding making some sort of decision on. Yeah, Ace of Swords. Get back to the truth, to the matter of the heart of the matter here. With the Ace of Swords, you may need to communicate something that you have been holding back off, stalling. What is this Ace of Swords about? Healing something that you've been, again, running away from. 7 of Swords. Hiding or being deceptive about. Like you've not been fair, or you've been deceptive about something. And that could be like subconscious, right? Like subconsciously, you know that something that you are doing is not right, but you're not rectifying it. And there is going to be healing. Like once you reach out and probably confess something, it will actually bring in healing. But you may need to confess it first to yourself. Like there is this confession of something that you've been doing that needs to come to light, right? Like this, some sort of confession. And we all go through that. Like, don't feel like judged in any type of sense here, okay? Like, we all go through that energy where we act like we don't see it. Like, even if it's like being in a toxic relationship and acting like, oh, but it will get better. No, it's toxic as fuck. So, like, no, this is the Seven of Swords energy that we carry when we think that something can be fixed, that can be fixed, right? So, don't take it too triggering. But once we can admit something to ourselves, that's when the real healing begins. And that's what this is talking about. Who is coming towards you? Let's, and sometimes we have to go through the deep, okay? Like in order to get to the light, it is what it is. Because the star is the only major arcana here. And the star is the only thing that just shines in the dark. So you have to go through the depth, the dark. You got to go through the shadows here, my friend. And if you don't do the shadow work, then the eclipse season can be quite a big happening. So this is the moment to really do the shadow work. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Exactly. Unbound, because you're still connected to something that isn't healthy for you. You are allowing that to control your life. And you may need to release a soul pattern. So this is a soul pattern. You keep on like circling back to feeling this initial feeling of like feeling down, feeling rejected, feeling not enough, feeling numb, betrayed, like painful. Like there is this emptiness that you feel like you step into. And it is a cycle. Ten of Swords is a cycle. It's like every time something happens, you just fall back into that old routine, on that old cycle. So this is something that you may really need to work on. Right? What does this mean? That's my washing machine again. King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Someone is coming in that has a lot of doubts, a lot of fears as well. You're attracting someone, or the person that you are in connection with, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This individual comes in and they don't really know what they want. Like Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This is someone that that offers you something, but it's not long lasting. Okay, like it comes from a place of control, or it comes from a place of like validation, seeking validation. And once they kind of like get it, they kind of like disappear, like the thief in the night. And it's like you keep on going through the same cycle with this individual, and it's because something here needs to be released, something here needs to be resolved. Okay, because you're having like some sort of a trauma bond here is what I'm picking up on. There is a trauma bond here, or maybe an ancestral trauma bond even. Kali here, the release of limiting beliefs and transformations, and release again. Ooh, something gots to go here. And Kali brings destructive energy to the ego. So especially masculine ego. So masculine that has been doing something that is against feminine energy or feminine beliefs, toxicity, abuse, controlling energy. And the Kali energy with the Morrigan is coming in to destruct that. And Kali is a very destructive, okay, just to say at least. She's not the one to mess with, but she does come in to bring in like deep transformation. Okay, and we've got the Witch, and we've got loyalty, support, and devotion. Wow. Damn. Some of you may need to share your voice about this. Like some of you have gone through something, especially with a masculine energy, that you need to bring out. Like even if it's like bringing out to court, like there is something that you need to put out there, share your voice on. You've been keeping it as a secret, but you know the death here comes in like with big transformation. Like you gotta um, execute this. Like you know you need to vocalize what has happened in order to heal. Trust me, like talking about it could be a form of healing because it releases shame and guilt that is attached to this situation, whatever it is. Like it could be like some sort of sexual abuse that you've gone through, okay? Like, and you may feel like quite ashamed in like opening up about it, but like opening up about it could be actually the catalyst for you to heal, right? Because it releases shame and guilt around the situation. Damn, this goes deep. Flower of life. You are entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. So something needs to grow, something needs to come out. Now with the flower of life, it feels like something in your life has stretched itself out for a long time. And once you kind of like take these necessary steps, you will actually, after that, you will flower. Okay, like there is a growth and abundance that's going to come your way. But in order to get there, you may need to do something that you were avoiding in doing. Like it requires courage. Listen to the whispers and divine feminine. So the divine feminine energy is wanting to rise up, but the masculine energy, someone's masculine energy or inside of you, is trying to hold on to control, is trying to hold on to, or it's a specific masculine. We go really deep in this one. That's why I'm doing this one a little bit longer than expected. But the masculine energy has been suppressing you, Virgo. Like you have to really take a good look at that, because Kali is coming in, taking that toxic, abusive, masculine energy out of your energy right now. Because they want the divine feminine to rise, and you are in the divine feminine. You got the divine, now guiding children in the reverse. So you are good at helping, concealing, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So you can't use that skill even though you possess it, because you need that help. So there is some sort of guidance and help that is coming towards you that you're not accepting yet. That's something that you may need to do. All right. Whew. And if you don't do this, I'm telling you already, the eclipse is going to do it for you. Like this is kind of like a little bit of a warning. I don't want to, yeah, I'm just saying what I'm saying. You know that if you don't do what this is saying now in the portal gate, the eclipse is going to do it for you. So you better get yourself in alignment to release this, or it will release itself. And it's just simple as that. Just come back in November, watch this reading, and see if I was right or not. Okay? All right. That's what I have for you. Thank you so much. I'm sending you a lot of blessings, good luck and strength. And if you need any help or advice, let me know, because I think that you need some sort of tailored message in this. So let me know. And I'll catch you soon. Take care.